Today I'll go through with you the 10 MCU character which I hope the SH Figuarts will make. Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81, and if this is the first time you're watching my video, welcome to my channel. This is where you'll find me doing reviews for action figures, custom heads and accessories, as well as some comparison and all sort of fun stuff. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss out any of my latest video. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, this is my top 10 MCU characters which I hope the SH Figuarts will make into an action figures for us, which so far it has not been made yet. So the 10 characters is not something that we have seen before. I mean, in terms of from the SH Figuarts, of course they are, I believe they are Marvel Legends or even Mafex or even Mezco have actually made them, but not the SH Figuart as far as I know. Yeah, so these 10 characters will be in the list, okay? And also I'm not going to just talk about this list, I'll give you another 2 lists. Yes, so it's not just one, it's not just 2, it's 3 lists. So the second list I will actually talk about also another 10 characters which the SH Figuarts have not made, but I kind of like hope they will make. But this list will be something like a nice to have, okay? So the first list will be something that I really wanted. The second list will be something which is more of a like a, yeah, I can pass it, or it's just nice to have, okay? And meanwhile, for the third list, it will only be 5 characters, which is something like a variance of the characters that they have made, but they have not made this version of the characters yet. So I'll just give it 5 characters that I really want to have. And before I begin, always remember this list is all based on my personal opinions only. Of course, you can disagree with me, although I hope that you will also agree with me. Okay, so it's nothing personal. So in any cases that your favorite character that you really wanted to have but I didn't choose, so don't be offended by it, okay? So it's all based on my personal opinions only, okay? So let's start with the first list. Okay, so for the 10th character, this is actually a little bit controversial because it's from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, which also is the one that is from Tobey Maguire as the Peter Parker. So the reason why I say that is controversial is because in terms of the MCU, this the Sam Raimi Spider-Man is actually not considered part of the MCU saga or something like that, because I checked out the Wikipedia. The very first MCU movies is actually the Iron Man, the first Iron Man, okay? But the Sam Raimi Spider-Man is actually way before it, okay? So they didn't include that as part of their MCU. But this list will be more like a Marvel, so I actually included it in. Yep, so it will be the not the Spider-Man, of course, it will be the Green Goblin. Yep, that you can see right here. No, not this Green Goblin, is the other one. Yeah, much better. Yeah, so this is the Green Goblin that I really hope that it will happen. Yeah, so it's really nice that you can see. Of course, during that time it looks very cool, but I think some of you who actually more younger than us, you actually find it a bit like cheesy, you know, the kind of armor. But actually I grew to like it. I used to think that it's a little bit, you know, cheesy as well, but as I look for more on it, it actually looks a lot, not a lot, I mean it's kind of like the they try to capture the comics version and try to put it in real life how it should looks like. So it actually looks pretty okay as I look more into it, especially with the glider. You can actually see it's very much cooler. Yeah, of course, you can also see the actor, what's his name again? Kind of slipped my mind. Yeah, his maniac look behind the mask, very cool. Okay, he actually like he's born for this role, you know. He have the kind of lunatic look. It's very nice. I really want to have a version of it, and of course I know there's a Marvel Legends that's made for that, but I really hope SH Figuarts will make it. And of course I also hope the future MCU, they will actually bring it up again, these characters, and I hope they actually make it more like the as you can see, the comic looks of it. Okay.
I was his greatest success.
Yep, for the 9th character is the Hugo wearing the Red Skull. Yeah, I actually love these characters. Although his screen time, I would say that it's not much because they are more focused on the Captain America character's development. So he actually have quite a little, as a villain, he actually don't have much of a screen time. But he's actually looking very nice because I really like this actor, especially when, you know, he appeared in the Matrix as the Agent Smith. Yeah, he's very good in it.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We missed you.
And I also find him as the Agent Smith. He's like, you know, he's like born for this role. You know, the way he talks, the way he, you know, his expression, everything is like so perfect for that role.
Thank you.
And some fun fact that you might already know. Do you know that Red Skull actually appears in the Infinity War as well as the Endgame as the Guardians of the Soul Stone at the planet Vormir? Okay, as you can see there. Yep, but it's not played by Hugo anymore. It's actually played by the some other actors. Yep. Okay, placed on the 8th place is actually Vulture from the Spider-Man movie Homecoming. The reason why I kind of like these characters is because it just looks very cool with the big wings and things like that, you know. Yeah, so you can see some of the design that you understand what I mean because it's looking very nice. Okay, so the flight, whatever you call it, is they actually try to reimagine how someone can fly with the machines, and I think this one is making it looks very believable. Yeah, looking very good. And another reason why I like this character is because it's been acted by this legendary Michael Keaton. Yeah, so his persona is actually a lot better than I think when he's in the Vulture suit. Yeah, especially the scenes where you see him talking to Peter Parker in the car, whereby he found out he's the Spider-Man.
Walk through those doors, you forget any of this happened. And don't you ever interfere with my business again. Because if you do, I'll kill you and everybody you love.
That speech is so powerful that you actually felt threatened by it. You know, it's like, wow, you know, it's Michael Keaton after all. Okay, of course he's better known as the 1989 Batman. Yep, I think that he's very good as an actor.
Hey, I just saved your life. Know what do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so on the 7th place is the Hela from the Thor Ragnarok. Actually, kind of like I kind of like and dislike her. The ending is too anticlimactic, okay, for her. But I like her in the you know, with her hair down. It's looking very nice. Much better than when she, you know, do her horns up. And of course, I really like the screen whereby, you know, the way she actually handled the Mjolnir and crush it. Yeah, that's the best scenes ever.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
Okay, and from here you can see some, I believe is some concept art that is looking very nice. I do hope they actually give her something like a scepter to hold on, like in these pictures. He's looking very cool with this scepter. Okay, and so far I think the Marvel Legends as well as the Mezco 112 collectibles actually made her. She's looking very good in terms of both the brands, so I'm still considering, but I really hope that SH Figuarts will actually make it. Okay. Okay, placing on 6th place is the Yondu from Guardian of the Galaxies. Frankly speaking, I actually hated him in the first Guardian of the Galaxy, and the second one kind of like, you know, bring him some more emotional role as a father, you know, to him. So I really like these scenes where they escape, where he escaped together with Rocket as well as the Groot. yeah, this scene is just so much fun to watch, and I believe you guys know that my favorite scene would be the last scenes of his, whereby he's sacrificing himself to save Star-Lord.
I'm damn lucky you, my boy.
What? Oh! Oh, come! No! No! Oh, no!
Yeah, so I really hope that SH Figuarts will make him.
Get out of the fucking car.
A 3-day adjustment period to figure this out.
Motherfucker, I will bust a cap in your ass if you don't give up that wheel.
Have you ever said please or
Please, motherfucker! Why are we always yelling? Get out of the fucking car!
Okay, so on the 5th place, you know, is this mother that you know, Nick Fury. Yeah, so he actually I mean, how can an Avenger be complete without a Nick Fury, right? Yeah, so he's looking very good. And do you know that in the Tokyo Comic Con 2018 they actually teased him, that you can see right over here? Yeah, so far it has not been made yet. Okay, and some fun fact for you guys, do you remember this scene?
We're gonna seal off this.
Okay, so on the 4th place will be Bruce Banner. Yep, I actually hope for Bruce Banner because of a group pictures whereby I really wanted everyone to be in a human form. It's kind of odd that you have a family photo but Hulk is always in the Hulk form. I kind of want a Bruce Banner kind of form. Yep, and again, I believe Marvel Legends have made several of him, but somehow I'm just still waiting for the SH Figuarts to actually make him. And I really want them to include some, you know, maybe something like a extra head that you can see a portion of it become green, or maybe with a green hands like these pictures. And the best one is just a simple one but with the eyes being turned green. It's like a tribute to the classic Hulk.
Dr. Octopus. New villain in town. Doc Ock.
Okay, so placing on the 3rd place is again the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2, which is the Octo Octavius, or better known as the Dr. Octopus. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to have a Dr. Octopus because of his tentacles. Yeah, he's kind of cool too. I actually like him ever since when I read Spider-Man comics, because as a kid I always see, I mean, it always bring me the wow factor that he can just attack anyone or reach anything without even using his own bare hands, you know. It's very cool to have those tentacles. And of course, the most memorable scene is the train fight that I think it spanned for actually around 4 to 5 minutes. It's quite long. All the fight scenes, the sequence of it is all very well done. Yeah, even the ending has become a meme. Okay, so on the 2nd place is something that I've been waiting for. Incredible Hulk Abominations. Yep, that you can see earlier just now at the scene. It's one of the villains that I wanted, because to me, I always wanted a badass villains that can fight with Hulk, because Hulk to us is so powerful, and this Abomination is supposedly to be more powerful than Hulk. He's supposedly to be at least bigger than him as well in terms of the body size. You can see there's some concept art right over here, and of course in the future I hope that if they really want to you know, remake these characters again, I really hope that they'll make something more like the comics. Yeah, actually the comics looks much better than the bald kind of look for the Abominations. Okay, so the 1st place is the one that I always love. I always want, is the Loki. Not this Loki, not this as well. Yes, this is the one. It's the Loki from the Avengers. Okay, the very first Avengers, with the classic helm. That, wow, I really love the helm. It's so so symbolic, you know, so iconic. I just love the helm. It's so nice that I can't help myself, but I get the Hot Toys version as well. Yeah, that you can see right here. Wow, it's just, you know, it just blew me off every time I look at it. I still love it so much. Yep. And again, this Loki was actually teased at the same time as the Nick Fury in the Comic-Con in Tokyo for 2018. You can see some pictures right here, which is looking very, very good. I was so thrilled that they actually, you know, kind of tease it, but it's been 2 years now and there's no news. So I really hope that they will reconsider to release him. Yeah, what do you think?
Not be bullied by that!
puny god.